head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Nice to have you. Hope you stay. I'm Chari. If you're returning, go and big up yourself same way. So in today's video, we continue our tour of York University. So let's go. So as we continue our tour, this is the Behavioral Science building, as you saw from the last episode or the last video. So this is another entrance of the Behavioral Science building right here, and this is Ross building. So before Ross building, you can enter at the other side, and this is also Ross building. As I mentioned before, the signs are here to direct you and tell you which way to go. But if you're not really familiar with the university, you can get lost, as I did a lot of times. Central Square. This also takes you to the library. You can use this route and you can use that one down there as well, and this route takes you to Curtis Lecture Hall. This building is called the La Sonde. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Building. La Sonde building. I don't know. Right at the back of this building, you can see the York Stadium, but we're gonna go to that route in a bit. So from this building, La Sondon, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, you can see their stadium right there, the York U Stadium. La Sonde building. Don't quote me, okay? Look it up. So, La Sonde, this is the School of Engineering. As I mentioned before, every faculty has its own building. This lecture hall is a bit big. There's a similar one right here, but it's locked, so you just can't get a sneak peek. But this one is quite big. Caters for everybody. You see, coming to this university, you have no regrets. Friendly people, friendly staff, lots of diversity. So this lecture hall right here, this is all I can do because it's locked. You can see this one. That's the best I can do. So you can see this one is quite huge. This one is a bit bigger than the ones from before in the previous videos. So this entrance you can use to go to the library, Curtis lecture halls. People be acting weird for no reason. See? Shows you right here. But these signs are like a little older. So as you're coming from this side, from Curtis Lecture Hall, you see Central Square right here. This shows you Central Square right here. And Central Square takes you to different sides or different sides. Central Square takes you to different lecture halls, to the library exit. So everything is connected. Always put God first in everything that you do. So that's the library right here. Have little cubicles that you can rent and study in or do your group work, group projects, and all that good stuff. So this exit is the library. If you watched my videos from before, I mentioned when I was showing that section, I mentioned this entrance, so you can also use it to go to the library, and I also mentioned Ross. So you can take this route. This route takes you to Ross. So when you want this route, you can go to Ross, and it also takes you to Very Hall. So let's go there. See, it shows you the signs right here. So this is basically the Ross building. So when you exit here, so after you exit here, you can exit here as well. But when you exit here, boom, Ross building. In my previous video, I showed this alley when I said you can use this alley and it takes you to Ross, and it also takes you to Very Hall. So everything is linked. So you can use right here, and then you can come back right into Very Hall. You can walk here, you can walk there. This lecture hall is huge, but it's locked. This is one of the bigger ones. This lecture hall is like one of the more bigger ones. It's huge, but it's locked, so unfortunately you can't see. Sorry. So as you go out here, that connects you to ACW. So this is Very Hall. So you're connected to ACW. You can use that route from my previous videos. You can take this route, and you can take this route and it takes you back to the library. It takes you to York Lanes. So let's use this one. So these are smaller classes where they normally do tutorials and stuff like that. Why are people so nasty? My gosh. Like they left their garbage in here. Do better, students. Do better. It's nasty. I think that light turns off automatically. So these rooms are normally used for tutorials. These rooms are used for normally tutorials or smaller class sizes. You're connected right back to Very Hall. You can use this exit. This is another exit you can use. So I am so excited. I found a huge lecture hall. So this is one of the bigger lecture halls that are here at York University. So like I was saying, when you come here, you never saw a size big. You never saw a class size big as this, and then the professor is down there lecturing and these seats are full. How would you feel? How would you feel? Because I wanted to show you guys how one looks. Look at this. Look at how this is huge. I'm the professor down here, and all these students are here. What would you do? Okay, I'm happy about that. So this was lecture hall A in Very Hall. If you remember from my last video, oh, that is nice, the little light effect right here. So this takes you back. This now takes you back to Central Square as I showed in my previous video. So this right here takes you back to Central Square. Look at that. And this is all part of the library. So that building you're seeing over there, it's a new building, but I don't remember its name. So when we get there, we'll know. And look at that. Look at my other friend. Hi. How are you? Hi. You look mad. Oh my gosh. It looks so mad, like you wanna... I'm scared. I'm so scared. That one is not friendly. Okay, let's go. Maybe it's hungry. So this is another department. It says Center for Atmospheric Chemistry. So this is a science and engineering. This is the science and engineering library. Stacy, science and engineering library. I don't know. Stacy, science and engineering library. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Leads you to the York Lions field. This route right here leads you back right there. This is the engineering, science and engineering Petrie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Petrie. So this is a building right here. It seems as though like this side is like more of like science-y, if that makes sense. And this is the William Small Center. Like if you lose your, this is where you come if you lose your York card for those kind of stuff. York ID card, parking and stuff like that. This is where you go because there's parking right here. And again, this shows you everything that you need to know. This shows you right here. So we're gonna walk over here. As you see, the Scott Library, and we're gonna go to this new building right here. So this building is the Bergeron Center. Bergeron Center for Engineering Excellency. So it seems as though this part involves a lot of engineering stuff. This is the back of the Small Center. So this is the building right here. Cute design, unique design. Looks expensive too. So this road leads you back to the Scott Library. As you can see in view, this is the library as well. This road leads you back right to Scott Library and Central Square, and that, from my last video, that was their health building, health and nursing environmental studies building right here. So this is the back of it. The back or the front, I don't know. This looks like it's the front because they have parking lots right here. So this is the Health and Nursing Environmental Studies building, and this is our friend Osgood right here on this side. So you can use these entrances to go to Osgood. This right here is Osgood Law School. You can use this entrance, and then from my other previous videos you saw where you can use the other entrances. Right over there is the Aviva Center. and you have their colleges, the strong colleges, Bethune, and those other stuff. As I am walking down, this here, if you saw my other videos, would have seen this here is Passy Crescent. Remember I started the first video from as Asiboini. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Remember I started the video from that side. So you can also use this route to go to York. So everything is connected. You can also use this route. So this is also some student res here. I don't know what this is. I have no clue what that is. But you can also use this route. Again, the signs are right here. If you ever feel lost, or if you feel like you're gonna get lost, the signs are right here to direct you. It's not always easy to understand, but so the signs are right here. So this is also another student housing. So all this is a part of York University. So when people do videos and talk about York, I want to do my video in my own unique and special way to really showcase what York is like. So York is not just one video in 15 minutes or one video in 30 minutes, because that is not the university. This is the university, and this is not even the university. This is the part of the university, because I cannot show you everything. If I show you guys everything, then the videos will be long, and I do not want to bore you with these. Well, I don't know if I'm boring you, but I do not want to make the videos too long. Like when I was younger, I was like, when I was younger, I said I would get a bird, make it grow big, and like fly into stores and take all the nice clothes. That's funny. And take all the clothes from the store with my bird. Like I thought the birds would like get bigger. So I just saw this and remember that as a child. You have such a wild imagination. You see how big the Scott Library is? Sorry, the Scott Library. So this right here is the Ross building. And then you see that's the library right here. That's the Ross building, and this is the library. And this is the new engineering center that they have. This is also part of York University. So far, I'm loving this series, and I hope you guys are loving it too. So this is the back of their new engineering center. So when you walk from here and you come from the back of York, where Passy Crescent is, you meet the residency now. These are the York residency right here, these buildings. So every faculty has colleges. I forgot the college I was in. Oh my gosh, that's not good. I think I was in, I don't know which college I was in. I remember. I don't know. So that right down there, this one here is Strong College. This right here, this one. So remember, I was up there and I used that route and I went to the back there. No, I'm right here. This is Bethune College again. It shows you the signs are right here, so it shows you where you need to go. And then this route right down here, it takes you to the graduation ceremony where you graduate, but we go there in a bit. At the top up there, I exited at the William Small Center on the other side. But going up, or if you're coming down, whichever one, but I'm going up just to show you guys. So when you're going up, you will meet the William Small Center right up there. You will go back right up there where I took their entrance to go to their new science building. That's right up there. But because I took another route, I decided to show you guys this one. The Tate Mckenzie Gym, the Tate Mckenzie Center, well, I say gym, right here. So behind here you have the residency, the Bethune residency, the Stong, the Calumet, all those different residencies you have here. And then you have this building, the Life Sciences building. So this is the gym right here. And across over there, that is the subway. I'm leaving the gym and then walking to this side. This is the Bethune College. Bethune residency. You have their Bethune College right here. Gives you a little, I don't know, Bethune College. This building is named in honor of Henry Norman Bethune, 3rd March 1890 to 12 November 1939. Distinguished innovative surgeon, humanitarian and internationalist, untiring servant of the people, 13th November 1972. Okay, Henry, go Henry. So that's a little, FYI. Why would people want to destroy this? Like, oh my gosh, people so heartless. So that's Stone College right behind there. Stone College residency, I should say. So this is the Norman Bethune College, Science and Society. This is their Stone College. And this is Calumet College. So these are like far. These are like at the back of York University, the far end. So as I'm leaving Bethune College, Bethune College, Stone College, and Calumet. So these are the colleges. I am going to show you guys where they host the graduation ceremony. So let's go right there, right now. Same road I used to go to their newly created center. So I'm walking back, and then I am going to Aviva Center. Used to be called Rogers Center, but they no longer sponsor it, so it's got Aviva Center. I don't know if you're seeing it right down there as I'm walking down. That's it right there. So we're going right there. This is Stone College, and then you have their Stone residency. So that's how it's normally operated. You have the colleges next to the residency, and the colleges comprises of offices and those sorts of things. So you can see the main road, as we'll say. You can see the main road right there, and as you're walking down, well, as I'm walking down, you see where they host the graduation and the tennis matches as well. This is where they host the graduation, right here, right in that building. That's where they host the graduation ceremony. It's huge. It only looks small from this side, but it's very huge. That's the Aviva Center right there. Right down there is the Aviva Center. And you can also come through here. You can also use this route and come through here, and then it takes you right back at York. So everything is connected. So you see, that's Calumet Residency, and then you have Calumet College. So that's the residency and that's the college right here. So this is also a next entrance you can use to get into York University. And that side over there was where I was. That I was at the gym. That's the side I was at the gym. And then if you use this road right here leads you to the York soccer field or the York field, which I would cover in a different video. So that's the Aviva Center right here, where they play the tennis matches. And then it's connected back to the Pond Road. So everything is basically connected here at York U. I've been going to York like for 4 years of my life. I don't think I ever saw this building. I'm not even going to lie, I can't recall. If I did, maybe it was a long time ago. So this building is next to the Lassendon. And like I said, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. You remember when I was in there when I said you can see there the York field? This is it right here. The massive, so you can use this entrance, the La Sunday, I don't know how you pronounce that. You can use this entrance right here to come back to the York Lions, the big massive field. So this is it right here. And when you look over on the other side, that's the subway, the Pioneer Village subway. It's also connected to York University as well. So this is the York's playing field, a soccer field, or whatever you want to call it. This is it right here. And then this road, I'm telling you guys, everything at York is connected. You cannot get lost. This road leads to a next faculty, which we're gonna go to in a bit. But we're gonna use a different route. So let's get there. Let's go there. I hope you like the video. So if you like the video, you already know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and share it with somebody. If you like my content and you want to rock with me, subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to hit that post notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a video. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for always rocking with me. Until next time, check out my other videos if you haven't already done so. What are you waiting on? Bye. I hope you like the video. So if you like the video, you already know what to do. Comment down below, thumbs up the video, and share it with somebody. If you like my content and you want to rock with me, turn on that post notification bell and subscribe to my channel. I hope you like the video. So if you like the video, you already know what to do. I hope you like the video. So if you like the video, you already know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and share it with somebody. I hope you enjoyed this video.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I